You don't become homeless all at once. You become homeless in pieces. A missed payment, a locked door, a phone that stops ringing. And then one morning the city wakes up without you in it. At first, you still walk like you belong somewhere. You carry yourself like a person with a destination, even though you don't have one. You tell yourself this is temporary, a setback. Just a rough chapter before things turn around. The city doesn't care about chapters. The city only cares about momentum, and yours has stopped. By nightfall, you're carrying everything you own in a bag that used to feel light. Now it feels like proof. Finding somewhere to sleep becomes your first obsession. Not comfort, not rest. Safety. You walk block after block, learning fast that every spot has a cost. Doorways get cleared by security. Parks close at night. Alleys belong to someone. Usually someone stronger, louder, or more desperate than you. You settle for a corner where the light half works and the noise never stops. You don't sleep. You hover. Every footstep snaps you awake. Every laugh sounds like it's coming for you. Cars slow down too much. Shadows move wrong. You keep one shoe on, one eye open, your bag clutched tight like it can bleed if you let go. Morning doesn't feel like relief. It feels like you survived something. People change when they look at you. Some don't look at all. Their eyes slide off you like you're part of the sidewalk. Others look too long, faces twisted with disgust, curiosity, or something meaner. Harassment isn't always loud. Sometimes it's coins thrown at your feet instead of your hand. Sometimes it's jokes shouted from car windows. Sometimes it's someone filming you, hoping you'll react so they can upload it and laugh later. You learn not to respond, not because it doesn't hurt, because reacting makes things worse. Food becomes a strategy game you didn't know you were signing up for. You memorize schedules. Bakery dumpsters at closing time. Restaurants that toss food in sealed bags. Gas stations that might give you something if you catch the right cashier on the right day. You eat fast, looking around between bites. You don't trust stillness anymore. Money is harder. You try asking. Some days you make enough for a cheap meal. Some days you stand there for hours collecting nothing but pity and irritation. You learn which intersections work, which signs people ignore, which words make them cross the street. You stop feeling embarrassed. Embarrassment is a luxury. The city gets darker at night, not just visually, behaviorally. Deals happen openly, fights break out without warning. Sirens become background noise like traffic or wind. You see things most people only hear about the next morning. Robberies, beatings, someone bleeding on concrete while everyone pretends not to notice. You don't report anything, not because you don't care, because you live here. You know what happens to people who talk. You've seen police sweep through homeless camps, tossing blankets and bags like trash. You've seen witnesses get questioned, labeled, remembered. Being remembered is dangerous. So when something violent unfolds 10 feet away from you, you look down. You keep walking. You teach your face how to forget. Shelters aren't the safety net people imagine. They're crowded, loud, unpredictable. You line up early hoping for a spot. Some nights you get one, some nights you don't. Some nights you leave because the man next to you keeps whispering threats into the dark. On the street, you control your exits. You sleep light. You wake fast. You choose spots where you can run if you have to, even if running means leaving everything behind. You lose track of how many nights you've done this. Time stretches thin when survival becomes routine. You develop rules without realizing it. Never sleep too close to anyone. Never trust kindness that comes with questions. Never carry all your money in one place. Never stare when crime unfolds. You meet others like you, temporary alliances, held together by shared warnings. Cops clearing camps tomorrow. Don't sleep near the bridge tonight. Food truck dumps leftovers late. This is how information moves now. Not online, not officially. By word of mouth, like contraband hope. One night, someone tries to take your bag. It's quick, silent, hands pulling before your brain catches up. You fight without thinking. Panic sharpens you. The attacker backs off, swearing, disappearing into the dark. Your hands shake long after. You realize something has changed. You're not just surviving anymore. You're adapting, and that scares you. Days blur together. You stop checking the date. You stop imagining the future. You start measuring life in meals, safe corners, and nights you make it through untouched. You see tourists walk past you. You hear politicians talk about cleaning up the streets. You watch people step over you like you're debris. Once in a while, someone treats you like a human being. It almost hurts more than the cruelty. One night, you witness something serious. A crime big enough that it'll be on the news. Shouting, running. Someone goes down and doesn't get back up. Cars vanish. The street goes quiet too fast. You're the only one left. You could report it. You imagine the questions, the attention, the risk. You imagine retaliation. You imagine losing the only spots you know are safe. You walk away. The city swallows the moment like it always does. You survive. That's the victory no one celebrates. You're still here, still finding food, still finding places to disappear when the sun goes down, still avoiding trouble by pretending not to see it. But something inside you has shrunk. Your world is smaller now, narrower, focused entirely on the next hour, the next meal, the next safe place to rest your head. You became a homeless man in a city with a lot of crime. Not because you were careless, but because the city learned it could take almost everything from you, and you would still wake up tomorrow, ready to do it all again.